the respect.
Hi, welcome back. I'm doing this video in my pajamas, so because I promised you guys a video and I've been slacking. So here's the second video where I said we're going to talk about lupus nephritis, my second kidney failure. And it was really different from my first kidney failure. My first kidney failure was way worse than my second one. The second one was just very much swelling, and I had trouble breathing. I was storing up blood. This second kidney failure, because I had gastritis. I had ulcers on my stomach, and then I had a blood clot in my lung. And all this plays a part into just having lupus, you guys. So, like, for the rest of my life, I have to take Xarelto. I have to take a blood thinner. My second kidney failure started with a car wreck. Like, I got in a car wreck last year, and after that, it's just my lupus had went downhill. I mean, the lady hit me head on. It wasn't my fault, but case closed. It's closed already, so I could talk about it. But it stressed me out because that was the only car I had, and I was already going through certain things to deal with certain things, so it really took a toll on me. As I began healing, I started to flare from the accident. Okay, I'm healing from the accident, but now my body is acting up because I'm now having a lupus flare. Around that time, I got a tattoo too, and my tattoo has not healed yet, and it's been almost a year. Well, it's been a year. So watch out, you guys, when you're having a flare up. Don't get any tattoos. This time I wasn't really peeing or using the bathroom. I had to get Lasix for me to be able to pee, and the swelling would never go down if you're not peeing, because you're peeing out the fluid. So I wasn't peeing out any fluid, and that made a big problem. You guys, you have to eat also, because if you don't eat while taking your medicine, you can make yourself more sick. Okay, let's talk about treatment. Okay, treatment for lupus. You can do chemotherapy. There's a pill form of chemo called Cellcept. There's Imuran. There's plaquenil, Lasix, lisinopril, losartan for high blood pressure, because sometimes that goes along with your lupus. You have rituximab, which I did, was a chemotherapy, and you just go every 2 weeks, and it's for 6 hours. So they recommend you bring a cover and a pillow you can eat during this time and everything. But it took a couple of months for my body to actually start healing from using the chemotherapy. And it was tiresome. Chemotherapy isn't that bad. You're just going through an IV, but it does make you tired. They do give you like a little cocktail, like a Benadryl cocktail, before you take the thing, so you don't, catch an allergic reaction or anything to the medication. But Cellcept also causes diarrhea, and it's very expensive. It's a pill form of chemo, but it actually helped me, you guys, with my kidneys. I could be honest, like, my kidneys are doing better now. And that's why I always tell people to listen to their doctors, because if you don't listen to your doctors, you can really hurt yourself. I actually, like, during this time went from 175 in fluid to 135. My natural size is 135. Sometimes it's 130. I really don't eat like that. So if people see me bloated, they'll be like, "Oh, girl, you gained all that weight." No, it's fluid. It's not all that weight. So, I'm not fat. No offense. Gotta do that 3 times. Who, bitch? The only thing I got heavy on me is titties. Now we're going to talk about family and spousal support, and friend support also. Let's start off with friends. I have a lot of friends that support me, and I have a lot of friends that I had to cut off that just kept using me and didn't understand how serious my condition was. My friends have always been there, have always cared about me, have always cried, so I never had a friendship ended because of my sickness. And I see a lot of people that go through it, and if your friendship ended because of your sickness, then they was not your friends to begin with. If your relationship ends because of your condition, they were not your boyfriend or girlfriend. in the first place, you guys. You have to understand, you have to learn to take care of yourself. Spousal support. At the beginning of me finding out I had lupus, my husband really didn't understand, so he wasn't really there. He kept saying, oh, you're over exaggerating, it's not that serious, until he finally saw my first kidney failure and how my body reacted and what happened. And he cried. But after that day, you guys, my husband stays in the hospital bed with me. After he get off of work, he would eat, sleep, bathe at the hospital. Like, he would not let my family stay. He would tell my mother to go home, you know. And y'all, my family, my mama's side of my family and my father's side support me. It's just that I wish my husband's family supported me even more. Like, I got support from my mother-in-law. I really do. And I love her so much unconditionally. She's such a wonderful woman. My mom is such a warrior. You know, she taught me certain things that I did not know about my lupus. And actually the things that she taught me is helping me go into remission. And she's coming out of remission, so you guys, please pray for her because she's having a lot of problems with her lupus. Stress on type of stress. So, if somebody ain't there for you, dedicated to you, you leave. You don't stay there. Don't stay there, you guys. Don't stay in a hectic situation that you don't have to include yourself in. Don't stress yourself and catch a flare-up at all. Okay. Symptoms of lupus, I would experience a little joint pain. The lupus rash, of course, you guys, this is also a lupus rash. My arm, my hand is also a lupus rash. My arm. It's also a lupus rash. I wish I could show you guys my stomach, but it's also lupus rash over it. In my hair, I have lupus rash. So, the lupus rash, honestly, whatever my dermatologist prescribes to me actually works for me. It's Desonide cream and Fluoricide, I think. It works wonders. Mix that together on your skin, it works wonders. Like, your skin will start healing like that. Like, the next day, your rash will be fading away. You know, swelling, if you have swelling, if your blood pressure is high, if you have trouble breathing, you know, go to the hospital. It might not be lupus, but it might be something. Always get checked. Everybody always get your annual checkup. Alopecia. Okay, since I started experiencing hair loss last year, I never experienced hair loss with lupus until now. And as you can see, I lost hair. It will flare up and it will fall out. Some hair are permanent loss, you guys, but try to take vitamins, try to take your vitamins, try to take, get you a lot of rest, and keep yourself moisturized, because if you have a dry scalp, it makes your hair fall out even worse, and I just learned that, so I will be moisturizing my hair even more. Well, wigs, you guys, if you feel embarrassed that you're bald head, which I feel that anywhere you look, you're going to be beautiful. Just wear wigs, you know, until your hair starts growing back. My next video will basically just be based off of sex and lupus. I have a lot of people that ask questions dealing with their partner about lupus, so we're going to talk about that. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and see you till then. Okay, you guys, let's talk about this right quick. Bullying. Bullying is a serious problem that's going on out in the world, and I feel that children should be able to feel that they could speak up. Sometimes kids don't even feel like they could talk to their parents, which causes kids to bottle that up in and get picked on even more and commit suicide. Don't stay silent, you guys. Speak up. Have a voice. Have your own voice. You know, stand up for yourself, because it is time that things need to change. The world needs to change, and we need to make it change. We need to help it change. We need to come together, not fight against each other. So, if you're getting bullied, go and talk to somebody. It could be your friend, it could be the counselor, your mom or dad, but just talk to someone so you can be heard. Chloe! Come here. Come on, mama. y'all. Chloe hood today. Come on, mama. Look at Chloe. Say hey, mama. There's a little ponytail on her head. But you guys speak up and always, you know, look at Chloe. Look at all that hair she got. She's getting a haircut, you guys. She's getting her first haircut this week, but she likes it. You know, I'm about to put her hair back in a ponytail, but anything can be your best friend. I mean, my dog is mine. She like kissing me all the time. So, you guys have a blessed day, and the next video I will be sure I might do one, upload 2 videos. So, watch out, you guys.
Come on.
Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times.